Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Perfect English Podcast. I am Sarah, and we have listening practice today, the place where we learn to listen slowly, think deeply, and speak confidently. I'm truly happy and thankful that you're here with me today. Before we begin, take a deep breath. Inhale slowly. Exhale gently. Let your mind relax and allow yourself to be fully present in this moment. This is your time to grow, to learn, and to feel more confident with your English. You know, many English learners believe that listening quickly or speaking fast makes them sound fluent, but that's not true at all. Real fluency doesn't come from speed. It comes from understanding. When you slow down and listen carefully, you give your brain time to connect meaning with sound. You start to understand not only the words, but also the feelings behind them. And that's what makes your English sound natural and alive. When we listen slowly, every sound, every phrase, and every pause becomes meaningful. You begin to notice the rhythm of the language, how words rise and fall, how emotions flow through tone and expression. It's like listening to music. You start to feel the beat of English. And the more you feel it, the more natural your speaking becomes. That's why in this podcast, we don't rush. We take our time. We focus on clarity, calmness, and connection. So today, as you listen, don't worry about understanding every single word. Don't stress about grammar or speed. Just listen with your heart and let the language flow naturally into your mind. Remember, learning English is a journey, not a race. Step by step, day by day, your listening will improve, your confidence will grow, and your voice will start to sound beautifully fluent. Are you ready? Let's begin our slow English listening practice. Simple, smooth, and meaningful. Together, we'll train not just our ears, but also our hearts to understand English in a deeper, more natural way. Now, my friends, let's move on to the heart of our session, our slow English listening and speaking practice. When you listen slowly, you give your brain the precious time it needs to truly feel the language. Think about it. When you rush, words become noise. But when you slow down, words begin to breathe. You start to notice the rhythm, the tone, and the gentle pauses that make English sound smooth and natural. Each sound, each syllable, carries energy, meaning, and emotion. Listening slowly helps your mind connect with that energy and understand English not just as words, but as living sound. Imagine English as a beautiful piece of music. If it's played too fast, it's hard to enjoy. But when it's played slowly, you can hear every instrument, every note, every soft detail. The same happens with language. When you slow your listening down, you start to hear the melody in everyday conversations, the rise and fall of the voice, the soft, the gentle, really, or the warm, oh wow. These small things are what make real English sound alive. Now, let's practice together. I'll say a few simple daily sentences, calm, positive, and easy to use in your everyday life. Listen carefully, repeat with me, and feel the rhythm in your own voice. Ready? Let's begin. Good morning. It's a beautiful day to learn something new. Say it again, slowly, with a smile. Feel how the words flow naturally from your mouth. This sentence is not just about greeting the morning. It's a reminder that every day brings a chance to grow, to discover, and to improve yourself. Next, I'm feeling calm and focused today. What a powerful sentence to start your day with. It's simple but full of meaning. When you say it, you train your mind to stay peaceful and strong. You're telling yourself, I can handle today. I'm ready to listen, to speak and to learn. Now let's take it step by step. No hurry, no pressure. Ah, this one is beautiful. It's gentle, comforting, and wise. In English learning and in life, everything happens step by step. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to keep moving. When you say this slowly, you remind yourself that progress takes time, and that's okay. The next one is, every word you listen to is helping you grow. This sentence is special because it helps you see that even small efforts matter. Every time you listen to English, even for a few minutes, your brain is learning, adjusting, and improving. It's like watering a plant. The more care you give, the more it grows. And finally, I believe in myself, and I'm improving every single day. Say this one with confidence, maybe even out loud. These words are full of power. They build self-belief, and they remind you that learning English is not only about language, it's about courage. When you believe in yourself, your voice becomes stronger, clearer, and more expressive. Wonderful job, my dear listeners. Now pause for a moment and think, how do these sentences feel when you say them slowly? Did you notice the softness, the calmness, and the natural flow in your voice? That's the magic of slow English. It makes your speech sound more confident, more relaxed, and more beautiful. When you take your time, you don't just speak English, you feel it. You connect with it from the inside out. So, always remember this simple rule: slow down, breathe, and speak with heart. Whether you're talking to a friend, practicing alone, or listening to a podcast, keep your pace gentle and your tone warm. The more calmly you speak and listen, the more clearly you'll be understood, and the more you'll enjoy every word you say. Let's move on to one of my favorite parts, our vocabulary spotlight. This is the moment where we slow down even more and look closely at some beautiful English words and expressions that you can use every single day. Words are not just tools, they are emotions, they are energy, they are color. When you understand and feel their meaning, you don't just speak English, you express yourself with confidence, clarity, and heart. So today, we'll explore a few wonderful words that make your speech sound more natural, expressive, and alive. The first word is absolutely. This is such a powerful and positive word. It means completely or totally. When you say absolutely, you are showing strong agreement or full certainty. For example, I absolutely love learning English. Notice how this sounds stronger than just, I love learning English. It adds excitement and emotion. You can also use it in everyday conversation. Do you like coffee? Absolutely. Or are you ready? Absolutely. It's a confident and cheerful word that brings enthusiasm into your voice. Next, we have the word honestly. This word helps you sound real, sincere, and genuine. You use it when you want to express true feelings or when you are being open about something. For example, honestly, slow listening changed my English. When you use honestly, it softens your tone and makes people feel that you're speaking from the heart. It's one of those words that build trust and connection in conversation. Try saying it gently with emotion. Honestly, I'm proud of my progress. Doesn't it feel good to say that? Now let's move to one of the sweetest words in English, lovely. Ah, lovely is such a warm and gentle word. It's often used to describe something or someone pleasant, beautiful, or kind. For example, you have a lovely accent, or what a lovely morning. It's softer than beautiful and has a more personal touch. You can use it when complimenting people, describing experiences, or simply appreciating small moments in life. Imagine saying, "It's a lovely day, isn't it?" It instantly brings positivity and friendliness into the conversation. Our next word isn't exactly a word. It's an interjection, and it's one of the most expressive ones. Wow. Wow shows surprise, admiration, or excitement. It's a simple but powerful way to react emotionally. When someone tells you good news, you can say, "Wow, that's amazing." When you see something impressive, just say, "Wow." It's short, universal, and full of energy. What's interesting about wow is that it changes depending on your tone. A soft wow can sound calm and impressed, while a loud wow can show shock or amazement. So next time you feel surprised or inspired, don't be afraid to say it aloud. Wow. And finally, let's look at the phrase step by step. This is one of the most comforting and motivating expressions in English. It means slowly but surely, or one small part at a time. You can use it whenever you want to remind yourself or others that progress takes time. For example, we learn step by step, one sentence at a time. Doesn't that feel reassuring? It's a perfect phrase for language learners because it reminds us that every small effort counts. Every word you listen to, every sentence you repeat, brings you one step closer to fluency. These words, absolutely, honestly, lovely, wow, and step by step, are more than just vocabulary. They're emotional expressions that give life to your English. When you use them naturally, your speech becomes colorful, confident, and warm. You don't just sound fluent, you sound alive, kind, and real. So, as you go about your day, try using these words in small conversations. Say absolutely when you agree. Use honestly when you want to sound sincere. Describe something as lovely. React with a joyful wow. And remind yourself to keep learning step by step. These little words will bring beauty, rhythm, and emotion to your English, one slow, meaningful sentence at a time. Now, my dear friends, let's take a quiet moment together for a little reflection. Learning English is not about speed. It's about connection. Many people think that speaking quickly means speaking fluently, but that's not true. Fluency comes from understanding and expressing yourself clearly, calmly, and confidently. When you slow down, you give yourself time to think, to choose the right words, and to connect your thoughts with your emotions. You begin to sound not just correct, but genuine. And that is the real beauty of communication. When you listen slowly, something magical happens. You start to hear not just the words, but the feelings behind them. You notice the small pauses, the gentle changes in tone, and the emotions hidden in every sentence. You understand people better, their happiness, their sadness, their excitement, their care. This is what language is truly for, to connect hearts, not just to exchange words. English, like any language, is a bridge between people, and the slower you listen, the stronger that bridge becomes. So next time you listen to English, maybe in a movie, a podcast, or a song, don't rush. Instead, close your eyes for a moment. Listen carefully and softly repeat what you hear. Let the sounds dance in your mind. Smile while you do it, because smiling helps your voice become warmer and more natural. Feel the rhythm of the language, the flow of the words, and the calm energy that comes from listening with focus. You'll notice that your voice begins to sound more confident, your pronunciation becomes smoother, and your words start to carry emotion and clarity. Remember, learning English is a gentle journey, not a race. Each slow moment of listening, each careful repetition is helping you grow in ways you might not even notice. You are training your ear, your tongue, and your heart to move together in harmony. So be patient with yourself, be kind to your progress, and trust that every little step counts. Your English doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be real. The more you listen with care and speak with feeling, the more powerful and peaceful your English will become, just like your own beautiful self. Great work today, my wonderful friends. You've done something amazing. You gave yourself time to slow down, to listen with care, and to practice English with love and attention. In today's session, you didn't just learn sentences and words, you practiced connection. You listened deeply, spoke softly, and learned how to make every word sound calm, confident, and full of meaning. That's something to be proud of. Today, we practiced beautiful daily sentences that can brighten your mornings and strengthen your mindset. You explored expressive vocabulary that adds color and emotion to your speech. You learned how rhythm, tone, and gentle pauses can make your English sound more natural and relaxed. Every moment you spent listening slowly today helped train your ear and your tongue to move in harmony. And that's how real fluency begins. Remember, fluency is not about perfection. It's not about speaking fast or using difficult words. It's about progress, patience, and practice. Every time you listen with focus, every time you repeat a phrase softly, you are improving. You might not see your progress instantly, but it's happening, quietly, naturally, and beautifully, step by step. If you enjoyed today's slow English listening practice, I invite you to listen again tomorrow. Repetition is powerful. The more you repeat, the more your brain remembers. Speak along with me, match your tone to mine, and notice how your voice becomes smoother and more confident each time. Don't worry about mistakes. They are signs that you are growing. Just keep practicing, keep listening, and keep believing in yourself. Thank you so much for spending this peaceful moment with me today. I'm truly grateful to have you here, learning, growing, and shining with courage. Until next time, my dear listeners, keep learning, keep listening, and keep shining with confidence. Your voice matters, your English journey matters, and most importantly, you matter.